Thank you, first of all, for allowing me to be here today. I've never spoken publicly about this case. And this will be the only time I give this man a part of my voice or attention. I knew Maurine Hunsaker. She was my mother. The woman my father loved and built a family with. She taught me lessons no one else could. Lessons that I still live by today. The defense says that no matter what punishment, Maurine will not come back. Isn't that right? She won't. But I will add this. No matter how well he may have cooperated with the captain, no matter how polite he was in class, no matter if he has been a model inmate, he can never undo what he's done. Because of him, that mother should be grandmother, great-grandmother by now, sister, aunt, daughter, and wife will never again have the chance to love or to be loved. That is permanent. That is final. And it's a sentence far greater than this court has delivered. This court must ensure that the consequences of his choice remain as permanent as the loss he caused. I was just a child when Ralph Menzies took her life. Too young to understand the full weight of what that meant. My little sister and little brother were even younger. They never truly knew their mother. And now generations later, their grandchildren and great-grandchildren who will never have the chance. My older brother knew our mother well. As the oldest, he felt the full weight of losing her. And he has carried that grief every single day. But for 40 years, he has carried something else as well. The relentless burden of a justice system that has chosen delay over action, litigation over punishment. Instead of allowing him to live his life, this court has forced him to keep fighting the same fight for 4 decades, nearly. His life has been spent in a courtroom battle that should have ended long ago. I'm not here to tell you how his actions changed my life or the lives of so many. Because focusing on that would give him more power than he deserves. In fact, I believe it might even give him a sick kind of joy to know that decades later, he is still having an effect on our lives. And I do not want to give him that satisfaction. Instead, I'm here as a father. And as a father, I've learned something important. Follow through on consequences, good or bad, is the only way humanity truly learns. I set expectations. My son's actions earn a result. Good actions bring reward. Bad actions bring discipline. It's hard. I don't enjoy punishing my sons. In fact, I cry at night when they hurt. But if I don't follow through, they cannot grow into responsible, productive people. They won't learn to care for themselves or for other people they love. And the other children watching won't learn that actions matter. I have not spent my life focused on the existence of Ralph Menzies. He was sentenced to die nearly 40 years ago, and I trusted the justice system of the United States of America. I believed that actions have consequences, that his consequence had been set. In my mind, this man was already gone. Yeah, here we are. Nearly 4 decades, this court has allowed delays, appeals, and excuses that fell not only the living, but the generations yet to come. We are not here to debate his innocence. We're not here to relitigate the facts. We are here for one purpose, to decide whether the sentence, the consequence, set forth nearly 40 years ago will be carried out. As a parent, I can change how I handle future situations. But I cannot erase a consequence I've already handed down without undermining my authority. If I waver, I teach my children they can argue, stall, and escape accountability. And that is exactly the precedence this court is setting for society. That punishment is negotiable, even decades after it's been decided. We cannot protect, feed, house, and even entertain evil for a lifetime and call that justice. That is not compassion, it is weakness. And it endangers the fabric of our society. This is not the time or place to debate the death penalty. That decision was made long ago. Debate the law in the halls of politics if you wish. But in this case, justice has already been decided. So I ask this court, follow through with the punishment that was set nearly 4 decades ago. Show our society that actions have consequences, and that if you choose to destroy lives, those consequences will be severe. For the good of our society, our justice system, and the future of this nation, I ask you to do the hard thing. End a situation that never should have been prolonged for 4 decades. Punish the evil so it cannot continue to harm. Send a message that justice is real, justice is firm, and justice will be carried out. This is bigger than me. Bigger than my family. And it's bigger than our grief. The decision you make today will set the tone for future cases. And if you fail to follow through, you give every criminal, large or small, a reason to expect the same mercy. And that is how justice systems crumble. Let us finish this case. Let us move forward. I am ready. My family is ready. And it is long past time for this court to be ready as well.
Thank you, sir.